Laden schon vor 2 Jahren bei uns zu Gast. Damals gab es eine tolle Platte namens Gratuitous Sax and Senseless Violins. Inzwischen haben die beiden eine neue Platte herausgebracht, Plagiarism. And we'll talk a bit about the new record. But I mean, the last time we spent so much time talking about clothes, I'll try and keep off of that subject this time. To cover yourselves, though, and there are various ways of going about that. You can say, we're just going to get hold of different people to take a different take on the songs. We're going to take the songs completely apart and put them back together again. What was the basic concept that you had when you went in to do this record?
Well, because of the success, and a big part of the success here in Germany with When Do I Get to Sing My Way and the Gratuitous Sax album, we had discovered there was a whole new generation of fans coming out to see us, see Sparks, that weren't necessarily aware of the history of the band. A lot of them thought that Sparks was a brand new band now. We thought that was really ironic after having 15 albums up to that point, that now we were a brand new band again. And so we thought for the next album we might want to try something that would initiate these new fans into some of the history of the band, but to do it in a way that wasn't just a repackaging, a greatest hits thing, but to actually try to take samplings from a lot of our albums and to redo them in some interesting way that would be something fresh for both ourselves and hopefully for people picking up on the album.
Also was sie vorhatten, war ganz klar, was Neues zu machen. Allerdings haben sie gesagt, damals, besonders hier in Deutschland, als When Do I Get to Sing My Way ein Hit war, gab es sehr viele Fans, die glaubten, Sparks sei eine ganz neue Band. Also wie Russell eben sagte, ziemlich ironisch, wenn man bedenkt, sie hatten bereits zu der Zeit 15 Platten gemacht. Aber sie haben gesagt, wir könnten vielleicht dann die alten Sachen einfach neu auflegen, weil diese neuen Fans kennen diese alten Sachen nicht und wir können die vielleicht ein bisschen zeitgemäßer machen. And was the idea to make them sound more contemporary? Because to me, when I grew up with those songs, and it was like, God, when I heard about this, I thought, how can you change that? You know, it's going to change my whole approach to the songs.
Well, we had thought that a lot of the songs were kind of never really timely at the time they were originally written and released.
Ahead of their time, basically.
Yeah, ahead of their time or on the side of their time or something. But it's a song like This Town Ain't Big Enough for Both of Us really never fit in 1974. It was really successful for us, but it really didn't sound like what was going on then. And so we think now in 1997, it really still doesn't sound like what's going on now. And so the aim with this album was hopefully to have an album that if people even didn't know it was an album of reworkings of some of our past songs, it might stand up just as a contemporary album now, not sounding dated at all.
Yeah, I think the songs anyway, I mean, they always sounded original, so whenever you release them, they're going to sound that way. They're not of a specific time.
That's what we hope for, yeah.
Also 1974 haben sie einen riesen Hit gehabt with This Town Ain't Big Enough for the Both of Us und hatten das Gefühl damals, es passt vielleicht nicht unbedingt in diese Zeit und deswegen glauben sie, also wenn wir die Platten jetzt neu rausbringen werden sollten, dann werden sie vielleicht immer noch nicht genau in diese Zeit hineinpassen, aber sie werden auf jeden Fall nicht alt klingen. Ich bin ganz der Meinung, dass diese Songs so originell sind, dass es im Grunde egal, ob 74, 94, 97, sie klingen einfach immer wie Sparks. I said we talked last time about clothes and stuff. We should talk just for a moment though, about shoes, Ron, because now look at these.
It's fetish time.
Look at these, yeah, it's fetish time. Now, you know, there are wine tasters and people that, you know, when they get out a bottle of wine, they sniff them. Do you smell shoes? Yes.
It's good. This is a very good year. Very good year.
Yeah. This is actually from somebody in the office, which is, they're not brand new, but I mean, are you jealous when you see these pair of shoes?
I'm jealous when I see any nice pair of, well, in particular, Air Jordans. These aren't Air Jordans, but those are very nice Nike shoes. So I'm very jealous.
Air Jordans are your favorite.
They're my favorite.
Also Ron ist ein großer Fan von Nike-Tonschuhe. Also der ist ziemlich neidig, wenn er auf diese Paar hier schaut. Die sind nicht neu, die gehören jemand hier bei VH1. Aber der hat gesagt, im Grunde hat er eine Vorliebe für Air Jordans. Are you a big Michael Jordan fan?
I'm a big Michael Jordan fan. I mean, this sounds very jingoistic, but to me, he's the best athlete in a team sport. And so, coming from an American, I know that there's going to be arguments with football players.
Not from me, I agree entirely.
But and he just looks so cool, too.
Yes, exactly.
He revolutionized fashion as well, because before he came along, basketball players wore those little tiny shorts, and he was the first one to wear the long, baggy shorts. And then each year, since he's been in the National Basketball Association, Nike has come out with a different pair of shoes each year that's an Air Jordan that he wears, and then when their playoff time comes, which is the competition amongst the best teams, the Bulls, his team, are usually in them.
Well, they just won again for the 5th time.
Exactly, and am I a happy man?
Exactly.
And I don't look like a happy man, but I am a happy man. And so they come out with a black version of them. So there's usually a white version and then a black version for playoffs.
Der ist ein großer Fan auch von Michael Jordan von den Chicago Bulls. Und die Chicago Bulls haben bekanntlich vor kurzem zum 5. Mal die NBA gewonnen. Und er hat gesagt, er sieht erstens ganz toll aus, er sieht richtig cool aus. Also Ron ist auch dafür bekannt, dass er seit Jahren sehr cool aussieht. Gut, dass die beiden sich verstehen. Der sagte auch jedes Mal, also gibt es auch neue Schuhe, wenn Michael Jordan also mit den Chicago Bulls gewinnt. Die gibt es meistens in schwarz und in weiß. Und Michael Jordan war insgesamt sehr wichtig für Mode, weil vorher haben die meisten Basketballspieler immer so kurze Hosen getragen, aber als Michael Jordan anfing zu spielen, da trug er diese längere Hosen und inzwischen tragen alle auch diese Hosen. We'll get back to talking about shoes in just a minute. Before we do that, we'll have a quick look at a video, which is a new version of the #1 song in heaven, and then we'll talk some more. #1 song in heaven also, eine neue Fassung von Sparks. Zu sagen, Ron ist ein sehr glücklicher Mann, weil die Chicago Bulls gewonnen haben. Aber Russell hat auch viele Gründe, glücklich zu sein. There's a lot of reasons for you to be happy as well. We were filming at your house a couple of months ago in Los Angeles. Maybe we should look at what we saw there.
Okay, so yeah, let's refresh my memory.
What we're talking about. Also wir haben also bei Russell zu Hause gedreht vor etwa 2 Monaten, als wir in Los Angeles wegen der VH1 Honors waren. Und wie es bei Russell zu Hause aussieht, das können wir uns vielleicht erstmal anschauen, sodass wir darüber reden können, was alles bei Russell zu Hause zu finden ist.
Then it ain't me that's gonna leave. Flying, domestic flying, and when the stewardess is here to let you in the air. Heartbeat, increasing heartbeat, you are a cake on the bomb, but Hiroshima, that's a lyric. It's only big enough for the both of us. But it ain't me that's gonna leave.
So what's all that about? No dust there. I mean, you go around every day with a feather dust.
Yeah, well, the person filming it didn't get in close enough to see the real dust, but yeah, and like you said, there was the curator there, Ron, checking out. He does the snowball collection is Ron's. It's a special private collection that you have to book a couple weeks in advance to get admission into that
Tuesday
wing.
through Saturday only. So.
Right.
And what's the temperature in there?
it has to be kept at a perfect 63 degrees for the perfect.
So people have to be wearing the right clothes to come in there. Also, das sind also Bilder von Russell, von seinem Zuhause in Los Angeles. Er hat gesagt, sieht sehr schön aus, kein Staub. Normalerweise gibt es jede Menge Staub. Wir haben auch Ron kurz gesehen. Er passt immer auf dieses Museum auf und ist insbesondere für eine Kollektion von Schneebälle verantwortlich. Die kann man besichtigen von Dienstag bis Samstag. Allerdings die Temperatur bleibt dabei bei 63 Grad, nicht 360 Grad. When did this all start? I mean, what was the first thing you started sort of to collect a pair of?
I don't know. I think it was a touring thing that brought it on, getting the opportunity to travel all around the world, and we really like souvenirs of places. You know, the most horrible things that you buy in every city. And so
Köln am Rhein, for instance.
Yeah, exactly. A great city for buying souvenirs because there's like 50 different varieties of the dome that you can get in plastic.
But we were very much smarter earlier on because at least I was collecting postcards, which to bring that back, you know, you just stick it in an envelope and that's fine. But to bring back 50 snow domes from Germany presents some problems, and customs people give you funny looks about that as well. So, is that snow in that?
No, I tell you what, I've just realized when you said like snowballs before, I thought, you guys are having one, it's like real snowballs. That's why I asked you about the temperature.
Oh,
now I know what you're talking about.
I see, okay.
Also jetzt habe ich das genau verstanden. Ich habe vorhin gedacht, als die Rede von Snowballs war, dass man Schneebälle meinte. Was gemeint war natürlich diese Souvenirs, die man kaufen kann, wo man diese Ball umdreht und es schneit. Und Ron hat gesagt, er hat ursprünglich Postkarten gesammelt. Das es war nicht schlimm, als man unterwegs war. Da konnte man natürlich viele kaufen, weil sie nehmen wenig Platz weg. Es war natürlich eine ganz andere Sache, als er anfing, diese Art Schneebälle zu sammeln, weil da haben sie sehr viel Platz natürlich weggenommen und es gibt sehr viele unterschiedliche Formen davon.
Don't give me any new ideas about what to collect, please.
Yeah, exactly. But collecting snowballs in Los Angeles is probably not a good idea.
No, they have some very funny ones, though. They have, it's one that's filled with smog, and instead of being white like the beautiful ones in Germany and Austria,
you can't see anything,
it's this black dust that spins around.
Also es gibt in Los Angeles auch eine Art Schneeball, wo man keinen Schnee drin hat, sondern es gibt nur eine Art Fog. Also es ist ganz düster, dieser bekannte Smog, was es in Los Angeles gibt. Cars are another big thing with you two guys. We'll have a look at that as well, because we filmed your two cars. Okay, so we'll see what cars you have. Wir werden jetzt kurz mal sehen, welche beiden Autos gefahren werden von Ron und Russell. Ein richtiges Kontrastprogramm. Also Ron, no, you said that you saw your car, but you obviously like that.
Yes,
car,
and I'm proud to say it's German.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's not as impressive though as Russell's.
I have to admit, and also mine wasn't clean, but no, it's his is a classic, and mine is a what?
What is it exactly?
It's a 1956 Ford Thunderbird, and they made that particular style for 3 years, from 55 to 57, and then they abandoned it and they started becoming like bigger boats. So a couple years after it, they were pretty cool still, and then later on, it just became a horrible massive boat.
So it was only in that 1 year. Which year was that again?
That was 56.
56.
Yeah, 55 to 57 were the similar years.
Ja. Also das Auto von Russell wurde 1956 gebaut, ein Ford Thunderbird from that time. Lovely color though as well.
Yeah, it's the original colors, something called willow green. Try translating that willow.
I think we'll just leave it the way it is. Also die Farbe ist ganz toll. Willow green, also eine ganz tolle Farbe. One little thing just to end with though, because I mean we've got these shoes. I know you said Air Jordans are your favorites, but we thought as you're coming in, as we like you so much, we'll get a pair anyway just to see what you think of these. Now what about those?
Those are flash. I'm impressed.
Have a look.
Wow, then I'll do
these ones, you see. Now if you like these.
Wow, and it has the air cushioning, Air Max. Wow.
And if you like these, now they may not be your size. They're a size 44, I think.
It doesn't matter if they're my size.
You don't wear them. You just collect them, right?
That's exactly it. I mean, why would anyone wear these? You don't wear these kind of shoes.
Well, would you like them?
I would.
We'll give you them as a present if you like them.
Oh, thank you. I'm forever in your debt. and he'd like to give you his Thunderbird in exchange.
Yes, exactly, in exchange.
Yeah.
Well, no, we just say you come back again next time, then you can give us something the next time.
Well,
no,
thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Also der findet die Schuhe ganz toll. Wir waren unsicher, ob die passen würden oder nicht. Er hat gesagt, ist egal, wenn die so toll aussehen, die zieht man nicht an natürlich. Die werden dreckig. Also der wird die Schuhe jetzt mit nach Hause nehmen. Und das war es dann für den Sparks. The time goes by so fast, you guys. But thanks very much for being here again.
Thanks.
And we look forward to seeing you again soon.
Thanks.